के इस एक दिवसीय वर्कशॉप में मैं अमोल दामले आप सभी का स्वागत करता हूं एक और बार। हम सौभाग्यशाली हैं कि हमारे बीच आज सुप्रसिद्ध रक्षा विश्लेषक मेजर गौरव आर्या हमारे बीच उपस्थित हैं। मैं उनसे निवेदन करूंगा और शशितल सर से निवेदन करूंगा कि कृपया उन्हें मंच पर लेकर आएं। मेजर गौरव आर्या का तालियों के गड़गड़ाहट के साथ स्वागत करें। वेलकम सर, प्लीज। मेजर आर्या एक सुप्रसिद्ध रक्षा विश्लेषक हैं। आपने दिल्ली के सेंट स्टीफंस कॉलेज से इतिहास में स्नातक तक की शिक्षा प्राप्त की है। 1993 से आपने भारतीय सेना में कुमाऊं रेजिमेंट में कार्यभार संभाला। आपने अत्यंत दुर्गम भागों में, रेगिस्तानों, पर्वतों की कठिन ऊंचाइयों में और कश्मीर में अपनी रक्षा सेवाएं दी हैं और हमारी सीमाओं की रक्षा में महत्वपूर्ण योगदान दिया है। 1999 में सेना से सेवा मुक्त होने के बाद फिलहाल आप स्मार्ट ग्रुप नामक संस्था में अध्यक्ष के पद पर आसीन हैं और नई दिल्ली में रहते हैं। मेजर आर्या कश्मीर, अफगान पाकिस्तान संबंध, पाकिस्तान के डीप एसेट्स, आईएसआईएस, समाज पर सोशल मीडिया का प्रभाव और राष्ट्रीय सुरक्षा से जुड़े अनेक विषयों पर प्रचुर लेखन कर चुके हैं। आप सोशल मीडिया पर तो एक्टिव हैं ही और उनके फैन फॉलोइंग से ही उनकी लोकप्रियता का अंदाज़ा हमें हो जाता है। साथ ही अनेक टीवी शोज़ में हम उन्हें अपनी बेबाक और निर्भीक वक्तव्यों से अपने विरोधियों को परास्त करते हुए देख सकते हैं। मॉडर्न वॉरफेयर और मिलिट्री हिस्ट्री में आपकी विशेष रुचि है। एक फौजी व्यक्तित्व के रग रग में, नस नस में किस प्रकार से देशभक्ति और राष्ट्रवाद बहता है, इसका मूर्तिमंत उदाहरण मेजर आर्या के रूप में हम देख सकते हैं। उनका एक एक शब्द गोली के समान तेज और एक एक वाक्य जिसमें तोप के गोले की ताकत होती है, ये हम टीवी पर अनेक बार देख चुके हैं। ऐसे मेजर गौरव आर्या सर का स्वागत करने के लिए मैं शशितल सर से निवेदन करूंगा कि कृपया एक भेंट वस्तु देकर उनका स्वागत करें। मैं मेजर आर्या से निवेदन करूंगा कि वह हमें मार्गदर्शन करें।
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for inviting me here, and it's a great privilege. Before I start my lecture, I'd like to mention a couple of things which would put things in perspective. First of all, the organizers have made me very uncomfortable. I'm sitting next to two generals. when I was in the army, I never even saw my brigade commander. I think I saw my brigade commander twice in 4 years or 5 years. All right? And there is a very instructive story which happened, and many people ask me about this as to why people react the way they do. And today, since we're talking about all the GOCs of 15 Corps, there is another one who's my absolute favorite. I've had the honor of shaking his hand once. His name is General Datar Hasnain. And he lives in Delhi too, and he is quite active on the media. And there was a media group, I will not take names. The media group went and spoke with General Hasnain. And after that, after a break of 1.5 hours, they came to my residence and spoke to me. And then they asked me that when we speak to General Hasnain, we get the impression of a man who's very well read, very polished, very literate, a man who knows. When we speak to you, we get the impression of a man who's always warmongering. Isko maar do, ye kar do, wo kar do. You keep on saying stuff. Why is it like that? I said General Hasnain was a corps commander and I was a company commander. They said, what is the difference between a corps commander and a company commander? I said the difference is like from Earth to Jupiter. That is the difference. So the difference in language. So now I will start my talk about Indo-Pak relations, and I will start speaking on. It's not very structured. Please feel free to step in wherever you wish to and ask questions if you have any. It's important that we start pre-1947 to understand the psyche of Pakistan. I'm a history student. I majored in history, and it's very interesting for a person like me. Pakistan was not something that was created by Muhammad Ali Jinnah. I believe Jinnah was the face of the movement. Pakistan was not even created by the intellectual class. They might have given it impetus. Pakistan was the need of the Waderas and the landlords of Punjab and Sindh. It was the intellectual need of the intellectual class of people like Gen.Patankar mentioned, the Muslims of UP and Bihar, who comprised of much of our bureaucracy, the ICS, during British rule. Now, Pakistan was based on the concept of the two-nation theory. And let's keep it simple. What was the two-nation theory? It means a lot, but if I were to sort of try and explain to you in one line, it basically means that Hindus and Muslims cannot live together. They are separate nations. अगर साथ रहेंगे तो मुसीबत होगी. They are two cultures, they are two civilizations, they are two nations. They need to live together. That was the premise of the two-nation theory, which every Pakistani will try his best and protect whenever you get into an argument with them, because that is the reason for the creation of their nation, or so they believe. When the partition happened, it was very violent. You know, people who had been living as neighbors for generations together suddenly turned on each other, started killing. There was bloodshed at a massive scale, scarcely seen in the annals of mankind. At that level, millions of people were displaced, lakhs of people died, and all that. And this has, this has left a very deep scar on the mindset of Pakistan. Why should it? Because if you look at the Delhi Sultanate, right from the rulers Altamash or Qutubuddin Aibak to Razia Sultan, and later on the Lodi dynasty, and then the Mughal dynasty till 1857, till the time they got rid of Bahadur Shah Zafar, right? India has been under Muslim rule, one way or the other. Now, for intellectual Muslims to feel that they would be isolated, whether because of elections where they lost before 1947 or whatever the reason may be, it cannot be that for the past 800 years, in spite of being in a minority, you were very comfortable because you were ruling. And suddenly there is a democratic dispensation in which you feel that you will not have ruler status, you want a separate country. And this is pretty much what happened. I know I'm oversimplifying things, but this is the root of what happened there. This insecurity manifests itself into pole position for the Pakistan army in many ways. Pakistani army has traditionally filled up a leadership vacuum in Pakistan. After Muhammad Ali Jinnah, all their politicians were absolutely useless, and the army was, in fact, the Pakistani army is the only institution in Pakistan that works, honestly. So there is a brigade, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's the 111 brigade of the Pakistan army, which is supposed to be the coup brigade. So whenever they want to throw the prime minister off, or they want to throw the civilian government out, they use this brigade to, lead the coup. And so it happened. So everything from electricity bill collection to running of dams to running of utility services, Pakistani army has done it because it is the only credible institution. Now this credibility goes up and down like the stock market in Pakistan. So let us say during the regime of Parvez Musharraf, people would hate it. Not hate it as you think hate would be, but dislike it because of the Lal Masjid episode. During the reign of, and I'm saying reign very carefully because it is actually the reign, the Pakistani army chief is the parliament, the Supreme Court, and the stock exchange rolled into one. All right?